Interwebs, why you no work? Woke up this morning, guys, to the internet being down. Called my freaking ISP and they're like, oh, we're having troubles in your area. I'm like, well, how long is it going to be down for? Oh, we don't know. Call back. So I called back and yeah. Oh my god. So yeah. No internet all day, which means I can't cast today. I mean, it's not that bad because I can tether internet to my phone and shit like that, but yeah. Having no internet kind of sucks because I'm doing a whole live streaming schedule at the moment, and to miss a day, it kind of, what have I got in my eye? And to miss a day sucks. Don't like missing streaming days. Makes me look like an asshole. Yeah. For anybody wondering why I wasn't live streaming today, internet's down. Yay!
Hello, good afternoon. Well, good evening, I should say. I am getting ready to go out for dinner. No, it's not a date, unfortunately. It's with my girlfriend. Random fact about me. This is just really weird. I always eat jelly babies, snakes, whatever, head first, bite the head off, decapitate them so that they don't feel anything. I know they're just lollies, but yeah, I have this like paranoid thing in my head that they're actually alive. So if you decapitate them, then they won't feel any pain and you won't be torturing them if you're eating them from the legs up. Don't ask, it's weird. I've always been that way. I actually converted Monica into eating the heads first because yeah, I explained my theory and she's like, okay, I'll eat from the head first. I think she thought I was a bit of a serial killer at the time, but yeah. As I said, going out for dinner, rocking the orange lips and big brows today. I like bigger brows. Yeah, eyebrows, you know, thicker. When I was in high school, it was really popular to pluck your eyebrows into like a really thin line, which was totally unflattering and made your face look really fat. But anyway, yeah, I completely just destroyed my eyebrows, so now they don't really grow anymore. This is about as thick as they get, and I've even like accentuated them. So yeah, thin brows, not great, especially now that thick brows are all the rage. And I like thicker brows. I think that like this thick, not like thick. Yeah, I think they're really flattering to your face. Anyway, this was all just like an interlude to the reason that I actually wanted to record. I'm sort of dreading talking about it. So, for those of you who are new or for those of you who don't know, pointing out the obvious to start with, I'm a single parent, obviously. Yeah, most of you probably won't know the circumstances in which I became a single parent. I was with my ex, who I used to refer to as Richard Gere because he had salt and pepper hair. I was with him for almost 2 years, and then we decided that it wasn't going anywhere. We broke up, and that was the day that I actually got pregnant. So we broke up on the day that I got pregnant. He didn't know, I didn't know, obviously, because, you know, yeah. So anyway, it was Valentine's Day, and then when he was taking me home, we're both sort of like, oh look, you know, this isn't gonna work, and la 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 la. So yeah, we broke up, and 6 weeks later, I was about to go clubbing. I put on my bodycon skirt, and back then I was a bit more in shape, and my stomach was pretty flat, and I put on my skirt and I was like, holy shit, what have you been eating? Because I had like this tummy. So I'm like, okay, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, what could this be, and blah 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 blah. Never really thought that I was pregnant because I've had a lot of issues with my reproductive organs and everything. So yeah, never thought that I was pregnant. Blah blah blah, long story. My specialist took blood samples and everything, and turned out that I was pregnant. I was actually 6 weeks pregnant at the time, but I had an expanded womb, so it was showing as about 4 months. So ran into a few of his friends. They found out, like, they seen obviously that I was pregnant because I had this big belly, or what I thought was big at the time, and then that was nothing. yeah, tell me, they're like, oh my god, you're pregnant. I'm like, yeah. So then everyone thought that I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant. So then he thought that I'd been hiding the fact that I was pregnant from him and dumped him because I was pregnant and I didn't want him to be a part of it and la la la. So then by the time that I got it confirmed by my doctor's blood test results, yeah, he'd blocked my number. He'd always said to me in our relationship that, you know, he didn't want to be the whole father-husband situation. Like, it's just not what he's seen himself. He's never wanted kids, he's never wanted a wife, and blah, blah, blah. And I was cool with that because I didn't think I could have kids, and I've never really wanted to be anyone's wife. So, yeah, anyway, long story short, when I found out what I was having, he called me out of the blue, like 4.5 months later, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want? And, yeah, he's like, oh, you don't want to talk about this, and la la la. So then anyway, I spoke to him again when I was 7 months pregnant, and la 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 la, I don't know what I want, this is a big decision, and yeah. Long story short, she is 9 months next week, and about a month ago he started contacting me frequently and regularly and everything, asking how she is and asking how I am, and wanted to meet her. So I went and had coffee with him about 2 weeks ago just to sort of suss out what his intentions are and everything. And then about 4 or 5 days later, I introduced them. I was in his area, so I messaged him, and he was on his way home from work, so he just stopped in, like, because I was in the suburb that's on the way to his suburb. So yeah, he just stopped on his way home from work, and we went out for like a light dinner. And yes, he didn't hold her or anything because he's a painter, so he had paint and everything all over him, and he didn't want her to breathe in the residue fumes and stuff. So yeah, the next day he rang me and told me that he was buying her car seat because I'd mentioned that I was going to buy her a bigger car seat, whatever. And then 2 days later he came and dropped off the car seat. That's why she's got a front facing car seat now, otherwise she wouldn't have had it until this coming week when I get paid. So yeah, bought her car seat and everything, and now I'm just in sort of limbo because I'm not sure what is going on. Like, I don't know if he's made the decision to be in her life or not. And yeah, so I just sent him a message, and I'm like, more or less, hey, look, we haven't really talked about it, so, you know, are you wanting to be involved, or you've decided that it's not for you? Because I sort of need to know, because it's like a pretty massive decision. So yeah, please don't say any of the, oh, don't get back with him, blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with this situation. My definition of being a single parent isn't anything to do with the mum or the dad's relationship status. It is to do with the child's relationship status with their parents. So I come from a single parent family, and that's all I've ever known. My dad was a really big fucking disappointment. Like, he's always been really fantastic with his other kids. Like, I'm the oldest, and he's got lots and lots and lots of kids after me. And yeah, he's always been fantastic with them. So I always felt like I was like the one that wasn't good enough. So yeah, if you've heard the Aerosmith song Jaded, that pretty much sums up how I feel about the way my dad feels about me, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm like the poster child for daddy issues, and I don't want my daughter to have that. And I know him inside and out, and he's the kind of person that if he's in, he's in. Like, he'll never run. So I'm just sort of in limbo in the sense of not knowing what his decision's gonna be. I'm fine with it either way. Like, obviously it will suck if he decides that after all he doesn't want to be a father like he originally thought, but I don't know, we'll see how we go. Yeah, It's funny. I've had so many of my friends say to me, oh, you know, fuck him, don't let him in her life, and blah blah blah. And it's really easy to say that from an outside perspective, but they're people with two parents, and you know, even the ones of them that, you know, their parents were single and now they've got another partner or whatever. It's just, you know, I've been from a single parent family my entire life. Like, it's just been my mum, my brother and I, and it's been amazing and we're so close, but we have just struggled like so badly when we were younger. It was just really, really terrible. Yeah, freaking camera. Yeah, you always see us shopping and everything, and we spend money like it's water and that's because when we were younger we didn't have 2 cents to rub together, like literally. So you know, we've done it hard, and we've, you know, we've suffered. I mean, Tannah's been raised by a woman and you know, had a younger sister and everything, so he sort of missed out on all the daddy things, and you know, I missed out on daddy things and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I just, if I had the option, I would not choose that for my child. Like, I always wanted to be a single parent because my mum is like the greatest woman on the face of the earth, and I respect her and look up to her so much, and I always wanted to be just like her, but it just really sucks. It really, really just, you know, she's like this perfect child, and as great as my mum and my brother are, like, even I feel that there's something missing, and I've never wanted a happy family, you know, mummy, daddy and baby. And even I now am like, oh, that would be really great right now. Especially because she's getting older. And she's gonna speak soon, she's gonna walk soon. And yeah. That's just awesome. I'm going out in about 5 minutes. But yeah, I don't know, I sent him the hey, what's your decision message, so you know, he'll take a few days to think it over and reply, and yeah, I'm just hoping that it goes her way. But yeah, like I said before, I have no intention of getting back with him, and I'm, you know, it's nothing to do with me and him, it's to do with him and her. And I just, yeah, I just really hope that he mans up, you know? I just hope that, yeah, he stops being so scared, because he's like, I don't know, he's just a scared human being. Yeah, I just hope that he mans up and says, you know what, I'm gonna do this. But yeah. Okay, time to go out for dinner. Got my necessities. I haven't shown you my new phone yet. I'll show you when I get home, I promise. It's really cool. Yeah, and I don't know if I told you or not, but Tannah ended up getting me a 600D for my birthday. Awesome camera! So yeah, I'll start vlogging soon and stuff. And yeah, I have to go before I do a little wobbly, and yeah. Thank you for listening to my emotional breakdown part 347 of the vlog. This has been like the most honest year of us vlogging, I swear. Like, even Mum's had a breakdown, even Tannah's had a breakdown, for shit's sake. So yeah, like, God guys, you're really breaking the surface. Scary.
Menu for tonight: a bit of roast pumpkin, some char-grilled corn with little herbs on there, and some bacon wrapped chicken. I know that's not kind of alright to eat, but it's just bacon plus chicken. There's nothing else bad on there. Except for the pieces of cheese inside the chicken. But hey, look, it's gonna taste great, okay? It's gonna taste great. Girls just got home and baby's asleep in the car seat. This can't be comfortable. Baby, that can't be comfortable. Yep, that can't be comfortable at all.
Oh, you silly girl. You're a silly little girl. Yes, you are.
Look how horrible the lighting is in this house. I swear to God. How does anybody, I mean, this just isn't from a vlogging perspective, how does anybody live with lighting like this? That's a 100-watt globe, but it's an orange, like, warm white one. Look. It's freaking brighter outside, and it's 5 p.m. at the moment. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I mean, you go from that, look at the colour change, go from that there, and you move on into my room, which uses white light. See the difference? White light. Warm light. So yeah, guys, here's a question for you. Here's a ridiculous question of the day. Do you guys use soft lighting like this? Or do you guys use bright lighting like this? Dinner served, guys. Bacon wrapped chicken stuffed with cheese. Beautiful roast pumpkin. Peas on the side. And some grilled corn. Good enough, Mum?
Happy woman.
Happy woman.
Look what we're giving Beepy to try tonight.
Beepy's getting peas tonight. This is the first time she had peas. And I figured, yeah, I was like, hey, why haven't she tried peas? Because that's the exact bite sizes that she has at the moment. So yeah, Beepy's going to have a couple of peas.
I'll put a little bit of roast pumpkin.
A little bit of pumpkin and her
every night,
her nightly noodles.
Yeah, we make a cup of soup and she has a noodle.
She has a cup of soup and she eats the noodles out of the top. Because she loves noodles. Yeah, but we're eating here at the moment because as soon as Beepy sees food, she wants food. So
she opens her mouth and goes,
So if we eat in here, then she doesn't know what she's missing out on yet. So we eat first, then Beepy can wait.
Okay, she's in a new favourite spot to watch Tangled. She's got her arm up resting on the edge of the couch like a boss. Haven't ya? And I must mention that she's been up all night at 6 o'clock in the morning. She's had 1 hour's sleep from between 1 and 2. And we're on our 3rd movie. So she's just a night owl. And she looks tired, doesn't she? Ha! She's got her arms out. Oh, no, hang on. Oh. That's the new fake cough she does, by the way. Oh, there's a yawn. Is that a yawn? Are you rubbing your ear? Don't tell me you're getting tired finally. Are you getting tired? Are you getting tired, little girl? Yes? Yes. No? Say something. Want to go to bed? Tired yet? Tired? No, she just wants to play with the cord. Alright. Say good night, good morning, whatever it is. Oh. Oh no. Oh gee, I think we've done it. Are you tired? Thank the Lord.